Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Michelle and I'm just gonna share with y'all what is happening today. It is Saturday and we are trying to fix the kitchen. We are remodeling it and it is a lot closer to being done. But even though it looks like it's really close to being done, it's really not, because we have to paint the cabinets, the cabinet faces, the countertops need to be stained, and my husband's gonna cut out right now the opening for the sink. But I'm super excited because everything is coming together. This is how my sink is gonna look. Joe has it open right here. It's not like your typical sinks. He already figured it out, but that's what he was doing. It's already late in the evening, so I'm just gonna vlog our evening. Jocelyn put together a soup over here, so I will show you that. Inside of here we have sweet potatoes, chicken breasts, green beans, onions, garlic, celery, tomatoes. Not yet. There's gonna be tomato sauce. We're gonna make it kind of like an Italian soup, and it's gonna taste really good. I think we should knock the garlic into the water, and I'm sure she's gonna put spices in here too, right, Jocelyn? What'd you say?
I said nothing.
What'd you do? Do it again. Do it again, she said. Jubilee and Jeremiah just took a nap, and Jolena is putting their snack together. But I asked her to. But I wanted to show y'all what I'm serving them to hold them over until dinner. They are having celery, peanut butter, and raisins. This is also known as ants on a log. It's healthy. Do you like it? Yes, me too.
Yeah, I like the peanut butter.
I have my oldest cutting the lawn. Seriously, when I was younger, if I got to use a riding lawnmower, I'd cut the grass like every couple of days. My neighbor cuts the grass quite often. I think he enjoys it. Oh, somebody's in trouble.
What?
Hello. You milking Cinnamon. It's milking time. Can I milk today?
Yeah.
I haven't milked in a long time. I need to keep my skills up. Maybe we'll have a race again.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, I got some skills. Are you still milking into this?
Yes.
All right, my skills are going to be tested because this is a smaller opening than the big bucket I am used to. Excuse me. All right, it's been a while. Oops, got me. I probably should let Jocelyn, oops, because she's going to eat more than she should because I take long. Hey, the left one's running out fast.
No, it's not.
Just me.
Yeah. The
Need
bag's
to let
still
more
the same size.
milk down.
You're doing pretty good.
Here we go. I had to quit because my hands hurt already, because I don't do this often enough anymore. So I'm gonna let Jocelyn go ahead and finish. Like I said, it takes a lot more effort for me to milk into that little pail there.
Really?
Did your daddy order you another one?
I thought we didn't need to.
Oh,
Unless you want one.
I want one. Yeah, so her daddy was gonna order her a new milk pail, and she said no thank you. So he didn't order it. So I'm going to tell him I would like one in case I have to milk, because it's easier for me. Let me go check on the pig. Here is Charlotte. The kids are telling me she has really runny poop. We wormed her twice now. I'm not sure why she has diarrhea, but her belly does look a lot fatter. Like, just better. I do think she needs to eat more of the feed that we have. So even though we're not going to milk her, I'm going to have Jocelyn put her on the stand and go ahead and let her eat and see if that helps her out. It's like, look at Sassy here. Sassy's a little hairy still. I don't know. And Granny, like, she's not as bony. And over here is Miss Bacon scratching her big fat back. I like you in there. They don't fight with you and you don't fight with them. The fighting between the pig and the goat I just showed y'all on the stand was getting pretty bad, and the goat bit up the pig's ear, and it had cuts and blood, and It was just awful. I'm not sure what their problems were. Hey, you. Hey. It's almost time to wean him so that we can start taking Charlotte's milk. He's getting pretty big, and I really want to band him, but I don't know if it's too late. What do y'all think? That's about the size he has. I think he's maybe 3 months.
Look at the way his belly pops up.
I ought to take a look and see. Trying to catch Sassy. I got her. She didn't know what to do when she saw me. You're such a naughty goat, Sassy.
This will take 15 minutes of my
Sorry.
day.
She acts like she doesn't want to eat. Once she gets out there, she jumps on the milking station and eats all her yummy food. Oh no. She left some pebbles for you on the way. Where's the... You know, as bad as Sassy is, she gives the most milk right now.
It's not worth it.
It's worth it to me. It's not worth it to Jocelyn. Maybe her baby will be a good milker and she's nicer.
Oh, here.
Then we get rid of Sassy. Here's my greenhouse and all the plants. Things are popping up. Some things are a little confusing. I think there's weeds inside of the dirt that I used. I don't know. And then my trees, they blew over some of them. And so I have some stakes. We're gonna come out and stake them. They don't look terribly bad, except for this one. Here is my, oh, this is Swiss chard. I think I could eat some of this already. What are you? Yeah, that's Swiss chard. I have a tomato plant here growing. I think that's some either cantaloupe or watermelon. Some spinach over here. And right here, I have this raspberry plant that I need to get in the ground. And here's the tomato plant and all of my onions. Super excited. Things are going really good. And another, I think this is bell pepper. Right here, it's really hard to tell for me, but I planted some stuff here. And until things pop up a little better, I'm not going to be able to tell what's what. It's supposed to be coriander, and I don't know what coriander is supposed to look like, but I definitely think this is a weed. I was really excited. Some corn popped up, but in this entire row, no corn popped up. Nothing germinated, and it was from a different pack. And then this one, we have some that did. That one, none that did again. Oh, maybe there's one right there, and then there's some on the back row, but this row, I don't know what happened. And the garden, the kids were digging. It's really unfortunate the pig got in there, but it also flooded because we pulled off the top layer and we didn't put anything down. So when my dirt comes on Monday, I'm gonna let the kids have a ton of it and we're gonna fill that in, and we're also going to fence that area in with a metal fence instead of with that green mesh that we were using, because the goats, I think if they want, they can get in there if they're going to be pushy enough. We'll be setting that up soon. I feel really bad for them because they worked really hard. So I told them I would give them a hand and give them some of my plants that I already have growing, because their plants would be further along had it not been for all these tragedies. But they're good sports. They're excited for when the dirt comes and when I'm going to give them the plants and all that stuff. So everything will work out just fine. In here we have the strawberries growing. Right here, this is rosemary. I'm going to take this out. I had told my son to come out here and bring it, and he decided to put it right there. So that's where it is until I move it. But here are all the strawberry plants, and they're doing really well. Look at this. The kids are super excited to be able to come out here and pick strawberries soon. I mean, I would be too. But here's another one. Here's one. Check out our baby chicks. They are so big now. And they all look really nice. We had a loss a while back. The chicks got coccidiosis, and so again we used the Corid to help keep them alive, and then we also switched to medicated feed in order to prevent that from happening again. And then after that we went ahead and we're adding that to their water, the Corid, just to make sure that they just don't get sick and die from that. It's very common in chickens, which is why you see stuff for sale, you know, with the medicated feed. And this, I think, goes a longer way than buying that expensive feed that is medicated. So if you have the option to buy Corid, buy it and don't waste your money on the medicated feed.
Wow, deja vu.
That's jumping. So we've gone from feeding them once a day to twice a day, and we might bump that up to either 3 times a day, or we can add another one of those feeders if we have one.
You want to see the biggest one? Yeah.
I think this is an Americana.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty. I spent a lot of extra money and purchases on Americanas, not realizing that there were some in the batch that were mixed up at Atwood's, but I'm super happy, which means I get more brown eggs or colored eggs. I like the colored eggs. They look really pretty. Jocelyn's cat.
Got bit.
What's his name?
Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes. Oh, he got bit by a snake. Where at? Yeah.
There's several bites. Like
Several
3.
bites. Oh, poor kitty. It's gonna be really hard to see, but we are playing laser tag out here. Jelena, let me see your gun. There's the gun. I kind of did. Here's Jesse's laser gun, and my gun is on its way from way over there. When we used to live back in New Mexico, we used to play with these laser guns quite often. Then they broke, and we just forgot about them. But recently, we made a deal with the kids. So we bought these, and they're really, really fun. I will post some guns like them. They don't make these specific ones anymore, so we had to shop around at different places to find them. And we mostly found them on eBay, but out of all the reviews we read on Amazon and the problems they were having, these were the only guns that we knew did not have those same problems. And they actually work. Like, you have to hit your target. When you're out, you're out. You can't just come back. I mean, I guess you could come back into the game, but everybody would know you cheated.
Because the light is bright red on this, you always know.
Yeah, so you always know when they lose. And where's my gun?
Right here. You want to turn it on? Just click it right here. Game over. Oh no, you had it on too long.
Well, it's time to start playing.